Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. So I'm excited to be back again. And today we're going to be making a vintage card. And this was what I was going to be making. Well, actually, I was going to do the card I was going to do for our color combo challenge. But yeah, ever know that you have stuff in your stash and you just convince yourself you have what you want and you don't even bother to go look for it because you know where it is and you know where you want it and everything. And then all of a sudden, you don't have it when you go to look for it. Well, that's what happened to me today. So I had to switch gears. We're going to be doing a vintage card. And I'm excited about it. So I'm just going to wait and see who shows up for a few minutes. And then I'm just going to get started. And yeah. So, good evening. Chris, how are you? Hi, Jackie. How was everyone tonight? Oh no, you're sick. Hi, Connie. That is no bueno. You know what I forgot? I forgot my trimmer. I gotta get that. Hi, Susan. How are you? Step in my office and get my trimmer. Wouldn't that be awesome, Chris? So, we are going to be making a vintage card tonight. The background of it is going to be this craft paper. And then this French script. I thought that's really pretty. And then what I'm going to put on top of it is going to be this. It's kind of I don't know, I thought it was a little bit more beigey, but it'll work. It's got that fade around the edges of it. It's kind of nice. So I'm going to be using that. I may or may not use one or more of these little paper dolls. I'm wanting to use this butterfly that's on the stamp right here, but I'm not quite sure how to do that yet because this was part of another idea that I had. So if you didn't catch me at the very beginning, I was going to do a totally different card tonight, but you know, all week long I thought, well, I know where that is. I know, and I don't need to go look for it, and because I just know I had one. And then when I went to look for one today, I didn't have it. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh no. Yeah, I have a big old crafty mess too. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Connie. Yeah, I know. This great card. But anyway, I'm going to be using this embossing folder. I got this last year or maybe even the year before at Tuesday morning. And it's the Tim Holtz and it's Paris. And I'm going to be using this one on this side. So those are just some things I hope. And if it doesn't work out with the stamp, I have a whole tub of ephemera in here. And I used a lot of my butterflies on that, my my art journal last week, so I may not have any more of those. I just really wanted a butterfly on there for some reason. So this is just like a hello card that I'm making. Hi, Dana. Anyway, hopefully it'll be a cute card. So I have a ton of stuff to do. Connie, you're not feeling well. We're not going to wait very long tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to cut my paper down. I better move my drink out of the way before it gets tumbled. Okay, so I'm just going to make this an A2 size card. Oh, yes, I'm going to be using this vintage trim, too. So we're just going to cut this down to 5.5. Get 2 cards. Who knows, I might make 2 cards. And then I used to use my scoreboard all the time to fold my card bases, but, you know, I just kind of quit because it's a pain to drag out. And if you put your finger here at the end and square up all the edges, it's okay. Okay. There we go. Card base number 1. Okay. And then we're going to cut a piece of this down. And since this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8. By 5 3/8. And then I'll have enough stuff left. Okay. So this is going to go on top of here. And then I'm going to cut the piece that we're embossing. I'm going to cut it down to... I'm actually going to go 5 1/8. No. Because I want some of this script paper to be seen. So I think I'm going to go 5 1/8. This way. And let's see, 3 and 7 8, because I did that one, 4 1/8. Nope. Let's see if I gave myself room to leave script on there. Yeah, you can see some of the script behind it. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this, I'll move this out of the way, is I'm going to use my vintage photo, and I'm going to go ahead and ink some of the edges up before I emboss it. You guys are quiet tonight. I think I lost somebody. But next week for Card Design Thursday, I'm going to go find what I need to do the card that I want, that I've seen, because I just really love it. But this is going to be nice too. I'm really starting to feel my vintage side again. Okay, so I inked. Hi, Julia. I inked this up. Yay, you did. Did you see the other video for today that I put up? I'm doing well. How are you? Okay. So I did try what I wanted to do with this card in this folder. Yay! I need your address. But I think this has so much texture on the inside, it wouldn't work. Heard something electronic, not that I know of. I don't have anything on. Yay, Julia. Thank you. I have water, my little water fountain running. But that's the only thing I have running because I even turned, I don't even have any heat on or anything, and it's 28 degrees outside, y'all. So I'm really committed to making sure y'all don't go get a lot of interference or anything tonight, because last week was awful. All right, so I'm going to be Big Bertha in here. And with these, I take all my plates out except for the platform itself. I'm looking into getting a new one of these or something, because I can't get all my dies cut with them. I have some big ones that are supposed to fit in here, but they don't. Okay, so we're going to run this through. And I always run it through this. I don't know. And then we have that. That's so pretty because I embossed it first. I don't know, Chris. Okay, so we're going to put this away now. Kind of how I stored mine. Ugh. I'd love to get one of those little lightweight ones. That thing's a beast to carry around. Okay, so here was my dilemma. I wanted to get this butterfly on here somehow because I just love butterflies. But I don't know if I want to. I don't think it's going to stamp on top. And what I'll show you what I tried to do. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on here, but I can still see it even though I cleaned it. I actually stamped the stamp on the indented side, not the one that sticks out, but the indented side, and then ran it through, and it actually came out like this. I'll just show you. It came out like that. And I think this has got so much texture on it that the butterfly didn't imprint good, or I didn't get a good imprint, because I wanted to be the butterfly behind the words. And now that I look at it, it looks better now than it did, but oh, that was sweet. So I want to try this on a different card because with a different fade, and that's what I was looking for. I actually, like I said, I had a whole another idea, but I couldn't find the embossing folder that I thought I had, which I may or may not have now. And all my embossing folders are in one place because I cleaned all that up. Oh, thank you, Julia. So, I don't know. You want me to give it another shot and see how it looks? Because I can't put my embossing folder in my stamp platform to make sure I have a good impression of it. We have another piece of paper here. Yes, we do. Let's see. I'm going to try it again just for the heck of it. Just for kicks and giggles. If it doesn't work, then we'll just go back to the original plan. I saw this on Pinterest, but it had no directions or anything like that. So I tried it on the side with the indentions, and I knew it wouldn't work that way. So you have to do it this way. So let me get my edges inked up. And I did it in black so it would stand out. But we're just going to give this a shot, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. The stamp hadn't been used in a while, so maybe it just needed to be primed. So what I do is I stick my card in here like this, because I do have embossing folders that this might work on, but not what I wanted. So put this in here and figure out where you want to be. Then you turn your embossing folder upside down, because when you close, it's, you know, it'll be up, it'll be right. So let's make sure we get this puppy inked up really good. Like I said, we're just going to try it, and we're going to see how it looks. But this has got so much texture in it, like hole-wise, where you have to color and stuff. I'm thinking it might be better if it was a solid image, but we're going to see. Because I'm all about trying things with you guys. It's a safe world. If it, like I said, if it doesn't work, well, y'all can laugh if you want to. It don't matter. But I know it works, but I just, let's see. Okay, I'm going to press really hard on this and try to get all the ink off of it. There we go. And then you put this down here in your embossing folder. Let's put it on the side that I am. Distress. Shh. All right, puppies. Behave. And you close your embossing folder up. And then you run it through your machine. So I can reach the thingies. Well, I need to get some new plates. But okay. See how this one looks this time. You can buy just the plates, Chris. Well, the thing about that is you have to stamp it on the, well, you know, we could try that. See, this is how it turns out. Which that doesn't look that bad, but all the ink, it's just got too many, see, it's got too many holes and stuff in it. I mean, you can see the outline of the butterfly. And, you know, as a texture fade, it might be nice. Hi, Nick. Yeah, I'm just not sure I like that or not. And it might be the stamp too. This is a plastic stamp. It's not a, whatchamacallit. In other words, it's not a real good stamp. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know. And then I just like to rub ink on top of the imprint. I think it's about time I'm going to have to replace my vintage photo too. It's getting slack. Okay. So I'm still not sure that I like that. I would need to go in and color it. I mean, it looks better after it's been colored, maybe. But this was just a test piece of paper that I did it on. But I was thinking I also could just stamp it, cut it out, and put it on there. So we might do that direction. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to forge ahead with the card that I started. But I'm really excited about showing y'all some new techniques. All right, Connie, I hope you feel better. Let's crap over this. Oh, black or brown. Whoops. I told y'all I do dumb things so y'all don't have to. Oh, layer the ink. I don't think I want to use black. I think I want to use let's try this. These are perfect storage things for the cubes, these little Dollar Tree things, but sometimes they are hard to get out. I've turned over and looked, see if it's got ink on it. See, like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with the stamp. I really do. Because it's just one of those plastic stamps. It actually came with my crayons, my you know, those crayons from Tim Holtz. It came as a little kit. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that? And I never fussy cut in front of y'all because I'm a terrible fussy cutter. But I'm going to try. Just because I love all you that are hanging in there with me tonight. I was talking to Jackie today, and I've been getting a little discouraged lately. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be so quiet, but I cannot talk when I'm fussy cutting hard, especially little details. So what are you guys up to and working on? I will tell you, when I'm fussy cutting, I try not to pick my scissors up very much. I just cut and manipulate the paper, turn the paper around. It does help to get a better image. And you don't tend to whack off parts of it like that. Which I've been known to do. And I just make it work. Oh no. Oh yeah. I feel you guys with the craft room situation, because like, you know, you see me right now. I'm sitting right here in my dining room table, but now I will tell you, I'm not cutting these antennas close or anything, because you'd never see them. Sometimes I tend to whack the antennas off anyway, but I'll leave these on. Phew. You know, I have arthritis in my hands, so they hurt, and nerve damage. Okay, so how did I do? Does that look good? Hi, Dan. How are you, Miss Diane? Yeah, I like that on there. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want this to be a little darker. Just so it gives the butterfly something to pop off of. Welcome to my channel and to Thursday Night Live. I'm trying to have it every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. I love inking over embossing. Do y'all like to do that? It's very nice to meet you too. This is just a place to come and craft and chit chat. I do different things every week. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. I'm looking for the stump set that I just had in my hand. Wow. There it is. So this is just going to be like a hello card, you know, just to say hi or whatever. This is one of those little blocks from the Dollar Tree. They work really good. It's got grids on it and everything. No, I take it. It's not. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I got it somewhere. It's got grids on it. So, Diane, I'm kind of doing a fly by the seat of my pants tonight because I had something different in mind to do, and it didn't work out the way, kind of turn out the way I wanted it to, or because I couldn't find the right thing to do it with. So, I switched gears at about 6 o'clock tonight because I went to get all my supplies together at 6 because I just knew I had this thing, and I didn't have it. Oops, I got to do that over. Did I smear it too bad? No. I forgot you got to let this distressed ink dry before you start messing with it. I think it's okay. I got a little glossine bag that I put my little foam stickers and tape and stuff like that in. Just some little scraps. just to keep it all together. I don't need Velcro tabs. Might just stand down a little bit. He's so quiet. Except in my house, because I got neighbors upstairs that sound like elephants. Oh, it's cold here today, too. 10 degrees. Oh, yay, Julia. I woke up this morning and it was 21 or 22 here. Hey, so we're only 10 degrees off, 10 or 11 degrees off. Okay, I don't want to put everything dead center. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to wind up using my little people. I don't know. I love these ladies. I love my Tim Holtz paper doll. You got about 30 today where you are? You got about something like that. That doesn't match it. That's too big. Yeah, no, you like the people or no? No people or no people? Let me raise it up. This is just the base. I haven't even started. I haven't put the card together yet. People or no people? Because I love my little paper dolls, but sometimes there's just not a place for them. But I like to use them on vintage projects. Okay, guys, speak up. You know what I should have done? I should have inked the edges of that butterfly. Oh, you guys are still talking about snow and ice. And you like it with the people or without the people? I'm taking this off for a second. So if you're new to my channel, I hate white edges. So I have to ink stuff up. I'm in love with my inks. Even before I started doing videos and stuff, I never loved to. You're so over winter already. Yeah, we're just starting to get winter. Okay, guys, I need to know, are we doing peeps on the Paris background or no peeps? Yeah, there's more room on this side. Or I like it better on this side, actually, though. Peeps or no peeps? Peeps. You're the only one answering me, Julia, so we're going with Julia. Peeps. Oh. I'm trying to win my dream home, you guys. It's in Whitefish. Hi, Marcia. No worries. It's in Whitefish, Montana. Yep. That HGTV dream home. I'd love to win that. It's only 8 hours from Seattle and about a 10-hour drive to Alaska, where it is. Or it's near Glacier Bay, whatever. So, okay. That's what we got so far. I went ahead and popped it up a little bit. Man, that would have made a nice journal page too, wouldn't it? Okay, so before we put it on the script base like this, well, I think I'm going to do it, trying to think. Oh, sorry. Glacier Bay, it is beautiful. And the place where they're giving this home away is like right outside of Glacier Bay. I mean, it's like, 20 minutes or something like that. And oh man, wow, that would be awesome. I've always wanted to live in Montana. If a place that I could live in the United States, Montana would be. I know it's cold and whatever, but I think it would be beautiful too. No, I don't want that there. I'll do something else with that. Okay. Let me get the edges distressed on this one. Hi, Sandra. Bye, McKee. Diane. No, you ain't missed nothing there, girl. No, I'm kidding. California is nice. It has its nice points, but I don't know. The state's broke, so, But I loved where I lived in California. It might would help if I got glue out. I'm having glue. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't. All right. Uh-oh. I hope it's not clogged. There we go. And this is my art glitter glue. I use it a lot. But I really like that glue stick that Lori Seabrook gave me. So hi, girlfriend. If you watch the replay, I know you're busy tonight. I think that looks pretty. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. And you can absolutely glue stuff down with art glitter glue. I've glued metal, like the little thin metal things, and I've glued lace, and it dries really quick, so if you get it on there right, it works really good. Plus, we're going to put something else over on top of this. Whoops. Let me straighten my line out. Make sure I got the right side. But it does help to get the lace and stuff in the on the glue. Okay. So now we're going to put our and like I said, it does glue, but you got to make sure that your stuff is in the glue. Now we're going to put our card base on top of that. So I got a suggestion today from Miss Jackie, Crafty JJ Newton here. And she would like to see me do a vintage journal. So would y'all like to see me do a vintage journal? And I probably wouldn't work on it every Thursday night. Because I find when I do that, I get bored, other people get bored. But it depends. If y'all want me to do it, I will. But, so I was thinking I'd either do, of course. Bye, Diane. I was thinking I would either do a vintage journal like an altered book journal, or would you like to see me do a vintage junk journal or a vintage album? All right. I forgot I got to cut it inside for this. That's 4 1/4, so we need to go back. y'all get quiet on me. Oh, by the way, I just realized, I had a whole bunch of all the Tim Holtz inks and all the colors and the dewdrops and stuff like that. And so when I was thinking today, I was cleaning out a bag that I had. I had taken this bag with me on a cruise that I took year before last with one of my friends here. And I had taken a lot of some of those inks and all that different stuff with me to work on my traveler's notebook while I was there, which I did do. But, yeah, I'm thinking that I left it. And nobody ever contacted me. Or I never contacted anybody to say, hey, I lost a bunch of art supplies. I don't know. I love how that looks. Okay. So if I did do that, I'm going to cry because I'll never be able to place all those inks. Okay. And I'm not going to put a sentiment on it till I decide who I'm going to send it to. I may just put like a little hello or something because, like I said, it's just it really could be any kind of card, really. Okay. Hi, Deb. Here's the card. What do y'all think? It's got the lace. Like I said, I left the inside blank just so I can determine who I love how that distress looks on the inside. Yep. Thanks, Marsha. Thank you, Jackie. Well, for not what I originally wanted it to be, I think it turned out pretty nice. What's the old saying? Take lemons and make lemonade. Yeah, I think it turned out really nice. So, how are you, Deb? And Deb, I need to talk to you about something. I'm glad you came on here. I need to ask you some questions about Stampin' Up stuff. So I'll be getting in touch with you soon. Oh, I am seeing people suffer with this cold stuff. What is up with that? Thank you, Julia. I have always loved doing vintage stuff. And But you know, I love my girl. I love my shabby too. But I've always loved doing vintage. And I'm sorry, I keep hitting my camera. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I've always loved doing vintage. And I don't know. So someone challenged me one time about it, and kind of got back in my vintage roots. I did that vintage hop with Carmen, and I'm super excited about the next hop we're doing, which is steampunk. Now, I have to say, I haven't done a lot of steampunk, but I have done some. And depending on the projects they want us to do, I have some great ideas. And then if I don't get chosen because it's by random drawing, I'm still going to do my ideas anyway because I want to see how it looks. Um, so this is the cutest little ribbon, little trim, I mean. But so it might be a couple weeks before I can start on a vintage journal, altar journal. Because I had to find the right kind of book and stuff, and you had to opt out of the steampunk. Oh yeah, I knew you loved the butterfly. It's going to be starting in February. I'm really kind of super excited about it. I like being pushed out of my comfort zone. I mean, you know, it's a challenge. But I like doing new things, and I like, you know, trying new things out. And can y'all see, or do I need to bring this closer? There you go. Yes, it is more than clocks and gears. You know, people don't think about that, and it can be bling, and it can be keys, and it can be umbrellas and everything. You know, it's just there's a lot of different things in steampunk, but a lot of people think it's just mostly gears and, you know, cogs and all that kind of stuff, and that can be a part of it. It is a lot of different, you know, there's a lot of different ways to oh yeah. Well, I did a steampunk's Christmas swap with Gareth, not this past Christmas, but Christmas past. He did one on his Created Home and G Facebook page, and I did one, and I swapped, and well, it wasn't a card; it could be anything. And I have a video on that too that I made. It was a Christmas. It was canvas, and I did. Y'all, I was really proud of that. I almost hated sending that to somebody, but it went to my good friend Angie and Andrew, so I was okay with it. But but yeah, I really liked that one a lot. So so I did that, and I didn't use all gears and stuff on it. I used angel wings on it. I used metal angel wings. They were actually earrings that I used on it, and just broken pieces of jewelry and all kinds of stuff. Exactly, Susan. Exactly. 1800s. Yep. Yep. If I think about it, I'll link it down below. And let you look at it and see what you think. But yeah, I mean, it's an older video. Like I think I did it. Like I said, it was before Christmas of 2017. No, 2017. So, but I really liked it. I liked the way that it came out. But I'm up for new challenges and stuff, you know. I'm always up for a challenge. I just, this is my year, you know. I said my word for the year, or my whole thing is believe. Believe in yourself. So I believe I can do it. Okay, Julia, don't forget to either email me or message me on Instagram or Facebook, and send me your address so I can send you your winnings. So have a good night, Julia. God bless you too, honey. Okay, awesome, Julia. I'll look for it. I'll tell you what, I'm not ever doing a giveaway like that again. That was terrible. That took me so long to do. That's why it took me, I mean, that's why it took me so long to get it out. But yeah, so I think if I do if I do get in the hop and I do a giveaway with the things that I create this time, um, it'll be like, unless I really like it a whole lot, it might just be a total different prize package and or something, or the project by the week. I don't even know, but yeah, it's oh, thank you, Julia. Well, guys, that didn't take too long, did it? Yeah, my little pick up some of my little messes. I'm really trying to stay done yet. All right. I'm really trying to stay what I have organized. I'm trying to keep it organized. I now only have like one little section, but remember these little tubs? These like the little Rubbermaid totes, the little mini totes. So I'm using these for my paper dolls and my my ephemera, vintage ephemera, and I have my little folder holder for that I got. Gosh, last year I dug them out and I started putting all my folders in there, embossing folders in there, and yeah, I'm trying to get organized. I got one part of my room organized and one part, the rest of it not so much, but you know, it's a work in progress. And it will get there. But I was storing all my these things, stamps, and a little binder with the plastic things, you know, and that takes up so much space. When I got a big container, and then I put them in sleeves, and then I just put them in the container, because standing up so that I could see them, of course, and because because I want to get organized one time and get it done right. And stay that way. That's my dream. I think I can do it. I believe. I do believe. I was talking about that today. I was telling somebody about my word for the year or whatever. My kiddos were here, and of course, when I said something about believing, hi Tina. Your word is action. That's a good word too. I was telling my kiddos overheard me saying my word for the year was believe, and of course, they broke out in song. I believe I can fly, and I can't sing, so I won't be singing anymore for you. It's just too funny though. Tina, what I did was make a vintage card. I used this texture folder, the embossing folder. I used this one right here. I'm going to do one with that. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be pretty embossed and then inked over it with black? That would be beautiful too. But anyway, I used that embossing folder. And then I used this butterfly, stamped it, fussy cut it out. Yes, I can read music, Deb. I don't really sing that well. Like, I don't sing solo or anything like that. I blend in pretty good with the crowd. But I played musical instruments. So, I mean, I played the piano, and I could play ukulele, and I played drums and bass and a little bit of violin. So yeah, I know how to read music. And I can play a recorder. Yeah, I'm just working on the violin. The string instruments are a little hard for me sometimes, but yes, I think I know that song, but yeah, I mean, I really am trying to be. This year is all about really believing in myself and knowing that I can do whatever I put my mind to. You can play your CD. Hey, awesome. I don't even have a CD player, so I can't play that. So you got one up on me. Yeah, I do have one in the car. But and I believe I can do things. And earlier this year, I'm not stressing myself out this year. I want to do some challenges, but I always, I get a guilt complex when, like, if I ever have a challenge and somebody enters my challenge, of course, I want to reciprocate and then their challenge, and then sometimes it puts me in a real bind. And yeah, it's all about believing in myself, knowing what I can do, but also limitations of what I know I can't do. And so I don't want to get behind. I don't want to make promises that I can't fulfill this year. And um, yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's so easy to get caught up. And oh, you play guitar, Jackie? Awesome. Easy to get caught up in everything and you want to do everything. I like doing the hops because we don't have to do tutorials on them. And so I can take my time and do the projects. Now, I did think about filming some while I was on there. But my goal this year is to get Let It Go long before Frozen. There you go. I can't say Let It Go here or the kids break out in the chorus of Let It Go, Let It Go. They're so funny. But yeah. But my next purchase is going to be I'm trying to get a new laptop or something because I can't do the editing I want to do on my phone, and um, I can't really do it on my tablet that well. Although I do get the full YouTube version on my tablet, but it won't do a player. In other words, I mean, I can't put a program on my tablet to edit. I don't think. I haven't been able to find one on the store, so I needed a laptop. I wanted to get some edit. I wanted to get an editing program. I want to learn how to use it, and so that I can do. I would like to be able to. I don't know. Some people like voiceovers. Some people don't like voiceovers. But at least I could, even if I didn't do voiceovers, I could speed the process up a little bit while I'm working somehow. So I don't know. Just not on the lives, but well, doggone it, come back up so I can read it. Oh my goodness, Jackie. Well, I started playing the ukulele because I went to a benefit several years ago, and I actually won a concert ukulele. So, fiddle is ancient. I'm going to try my best this week to hop over and see some other lives going on. I missed Sazon and Carmen's past weekend. I guess that's why she ain't at my live tonight. No, I'm kidding. She's probably busy. But I was thinking about learning how to play the bass. I said it doesn't look too hard, but there again, these fingers don't always work too well. That's why I have problems with the ukulele. Sometimes I can't feel the strings. Oh, I can play a dulcimer too. I love my dulcimer. My mom and dad, before they passed away, when my daughter was just a wee little baby, had me one made, specially made in the mountains. And oh, that's cool, Deb. And I love playing my dulcimer, but it's hard. My fingertips get numb, and it's hard to feel the strings when you're plucking them. To pick the dulcimer, but I would love to be able to learn how to play the hammered dulcimer. I love that kind of music. The Just the kind of folksy kind of music. I'm really into that. I like it a lot. Music does heal the soul. I think whether you're feeling happy, sad, mad, glad, or whatever, you try to ham a dulcimer a few times. Oh, I would love to have one. They are so unbelievably expensive. And I don't know anywhere you can rent one. Oh, wow. That's cool. My best instrument, though, is my piano. I started playing when I was 5. So I've been playing almost 50 years. Oh my gosh, I've been playing almost 50 years. Wow. I'm old. I am old. That's all right. I'm old by age wise, but inside I'm still young. I'm hoping the weather will be nice next Friday because we've been studying nature with the kids. Well, I don't know how old you are, Tina, but I am. How old am I? Yeah, I'm 55. I just don't think about it. I'll be 56 this July. Oh, please. Well, you guys don't seem older. I'm still trying to figure out how to orchestrate a get together for everybody. Well, you're not that much older than me, Tina. I would love to have, and I know we've talked about this before, but Mamie does the Made It Con or whatever, and they get together and they have classes, and that's great and everything, but they're expensive. And I love her. You're 63? Oh, wow. That's not old. But I love Mamie, don't get me wrong, but I can't afford that very often. And, well, hardly at all now, but um, it's not old. I would love to just have a craft get together with everybody that can come, not necessarily have, maybe have stations to do different crafts and stuff, but free, except for a place to stay. And I might can even throw the food in sometimes too. But see, that's me, Tina. My body might feel ancient, but my brain says I'm still 25. And it's funny though, except for my YouTube friends, like the friends that I have here at home, all my friends are in their 30s, except for one. So, but what do y'all think about that? Having having a craft reunion, getting, well, I would say reunion, but we have not all met, but still, you know, to be able to do that. Yep, my grandmother did too. And I've always said I don't know what's worse, having a mind that's sharp as a tack and a body that fails you, or having a mind that you lost and your body's in great shape. I'm not really sure which one's worse. Yeah, I think it'd be fun too, Tina. I mean, like the space that we could do it in. Um, I've already been told if I want to do that, that I could use my church. It's huge, and we have a huge area, and so there's a hotel right across the street that's nice. The Courtyard by Marriott. It's not that expensive, and I could get a good deal for a lot of people. For people. I know, Marsha. I just feel for you so bad. You have been through the ringer the last few months. Right, Tina? My mind says I should be able to do that. See, my mind is slipping too. Um, or did I tell you? I see. I'm losing it. Now, next Friday, I'm taking my kiddos to. We have a. It's not a huge little mountain. It's just a about 45-minute drive. It's called Crowder's Mountain, and but they have a beautiful hiking trail. We've been studying nature stuff in our science lessons, and so we're gonna go hiking. That should be fun. A 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-year-old hiking in the woods with me, with a 55-year-old. So y'all pray for me. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna go out and look for a pair of hiking boots because like I don't wear anything but sneakers or flats, and it's really hard for me to find shoes because I have really small feet. Um, I wear like a 4.5 or 5, and most of my shoes come from the, if you saw my Walmart haul, they came from the kids department. So, and I'm being bold, like somebody told me to. I left the bright pink laces in. You're leaving, Chris. Good night. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. You know what? I'm telling you. I know, Littlefoot. Yeah, that's me. um, I have problems with my knees. I got a lot of stuff going on. I have lupus and fibromyalgia and arthritis, but um, I know I keep promising some people to do this video about the oils and stuff that I use, and I just don't want people to feel like I'm pressuring to buy stuff. And I don't want people to think, well, if they use this, that, and other, everything will be great and they'll feel great. Um, I just know it works for me, and so I guess I'm just gonna have to do it one day. I'm just gonna have to do it. I've been promising to do it forever, but all I know is that the oils that I use, if I didn't use them, I don't think that I could do half the stuff that I do. Yeah, it would be cool, Chris. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, I will put a disclaimer like that under my video, but because a lot of people have been asking and stuff. All I know is that my dog, and I know it sounds crazy, but my dog had a cancerous tumor on her eye, and I took her to the vet, and they said that they could do surgery and they could cut it out and give my dog chemotherapy. Now, I love my animals. They are like my children too. But I didn't have $4,000 to do that for my dog. And so I was just, I said, Lord, I'm just going to have to make her comfortable and, be devastated. And then I decided to try something, and I put frankincense and myrrh, oregano oils and vitamin D on it. And y'all, I'm not lying. Within a week, the tumor went away from her eye. I took her back to the vet, and they ran the x-ray and stuff again for me, and he said there is no trace of cancer in your dog at all now. So I am a believer. And one of my little ones, Laura's mom, she was just floored because they all saw my dog with this lump on her eye for months. And I, didn't really know what it was. And I felt so bad that I waited so long to take her to the vet, but I just couldn't afford it. And when I did, they told me it was cancer. And all I know is the oils cured my dog. Yep, believe. Amazing. I mean, I may sound silly, but I prayed over my dog because listen, I live by myself, and you know, those dogs have provided me so much comfort and security and company on the days that I am truly by myself. And I'd be devastated if something happened to her. I mean, I don't know they're not going to live forever, but you know, but my little bit of oils that I use that I spent less than $100 on, um, versus $4,000 to have surgery and chemo for my dog that may or may not work. I just know they work, and I know it worked in that instance. And I know for almost 2 years now, I haven't taken any kind of medication, not even an aspirin, Tylenol, or anything. And last year, well, I take that back. I was on my lupus med. I was on Plaquenil for a while longer than when I stopped the rest of the stuff. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I was scared. I really was scared to stop taking my lupus medicine because I can go in organ failure, and, but I prayed about it and I went off of it. And that's been a year. And, I've had no outbreaks or nothing. So I take essential oils for everything, or use essential oils for everything. I use this stuff. I will show you this right here because it's right near close to me. But I use this right here. It's called Deep Blue. And this is, all the oils are CPTG certified. And that's the one thing I like about doTERRA is that they are regulated by the FDA. They're one of the only companies that are regulated by the FDA. They truly do independent testing that you can go online and you can look, and they post it, and they don't keep it private. They post it. Every batch of oil they make is tested. But this, I use this cream right here on my joints and stuff, and it's amazing. I love it. I gave my neighbor a sample of it, and he was like, order me some of that stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is on pricey. It's like $30 or something like that. And but it works. But they also have the capsules that you can take internally. And I would probably compare that to what I used to use, like my Lyrica, or what do you call it? Like muscle and joint pain stuff. That's what I compare that to, and I take that. But I love this cream, and it also comes in an oil. But I like the cream better, just because it's easier to work with. But I'm telling you what, this stuff is amazing. And that helps me with my knees. So that's what helps me get out of the bed every morning. I'm not even going to lie. This is on my monthly order. I order one of these every month. So, but let me put a little disclaimer in there. I am not saying this will work for everybody. I just know that it works for me, and it works for everybody that I know that uses it. But, and it smells really good too. It's got wintergreen leaf oil, cinnamon bark oil, menthol, sweet almond oil, glycerin, because they had to make glycerin in it to make it lotion, peppermint oil, capric triglyceride. Okay, it's called yang yang oil. They have to put what it's in. It's got capsaicin in it, which is capsaicin extract, which is like the pepper kind of like, it's really good for arthritis and stuff. It's got blue chamomile flower oil, blue tansy oil, heliochrysum flower oil. Now, y'all, heliochrysum, that stuff is the best. Yesterday, my kids were playing around, and my dogs have these really hard shin bones, like cow bones, and they're really hard. And my little boy was playing around with it, and he was flipping it, which he had no business doing. He had been told not to do that. And it slipped out of his hand, and it beamed my little girl in the eye. I mean, it immediately started swelling and turning black and blue. I put ice on it. I went and got my heliochrysum oil, flower oil, And I rubbed that all around her eye and everything. And within 15 minutes, the bruising was gone. Y'all, that's the best stuff I've ever seen. And I put it in cuts, and it stops the bleeding. It was amazing. Okay, that's got, and it's just all natural oils and stuff in here. And I mean, it does have glycerin and that kind of stuff just to make it a lotion. And but yeah, this stuff is amazing. So that's what I use for aches and pains. And I take the capsules as well. But capsules are in my bedroom right now. I'm not going to go in there and get it. That's what it looks like. It's just a white cream. And when my hands are really achy, I just take it and rub it into my hands and my fingers and stuff. Oh, they feel so much better. Chris, I'll be praying for you, honey, that you feel better really soon. And I have some information that I'll share with you privately that you asked me about. So I'll get with you on that. But you should go to bed and rest. That's the best thing to do. And if I had some if I had some Breathe, I would send it to you too. That's another good product we have. It's called Breathe. You can't take it internally, but you put it in a, like in one of the oil things. I can't even speak. But the diffusers. And man, that stuff is the best for breathing. Or rub it on your chest. It is good stuff. It's in my diffuser beside my bed every night. I used to wear a CPAP every night. And I started doing the Breathe. And I don't wear my CPAP anymore. But it's just all about a lifestyle change. But it's all natural. It's made with, hold on there. I wish I had smell-o-vision, but this is what it's called. It's called Breathe. And it's a respiratory blend. So you can put it in your diffuser, put it on your chest and on your nose. You cannot take this internally, but it's made with laurel leaf oil, eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, melaleuca, melaleuca is the same as tea tree oil, citrus lemon peel oil, cardamom seed oil, cinnamon, which is Ravistancera leaf oil, and Ravistancera leaf. Yeah. But anyway, this stuff is the best stuff ever. I mean, it just opens you right up. And that was why I had problems sleeping at night. Now, it seemed like my airway just closed a lot at night, and that's why I started wearing a CPAP. But I haven't had to since I've been using this. The Breathe, this is the best stuff. I'm telling you. I swear by it. So you liked it, Tina? So I'm just kind of doing an impromptu thing. But anyway, I will do a full video on the oils. I will put everything down below, but I will put a disclaimer on there, Deb, because I can't, I don't want anybody to say, well, you told me to use this and all my problems would go away. No, not me. I'm telling you what it does for me. Yeah, it does open you up. I am. We're just chit-chatting, Connie, about oils and stuff. Were you here to see the finished card? That's the finished card. And I just left it blank on the inside. I use this right here. It's called Breathe. It's by doTERRA, and it's a respiratory blend. And oh my gosh, this stuff is the best stuff. I've been able to get off my CPAP when I put this in the diffuser at night. This is another bottle, another thing I ordered monthly. It's my Breathe, and then my Deep Blue for joint and muscle pains. But and I use a lot more stuff, but yeah, I use, like I said, I use all essential oils for oh, thank you, Connie. I use all essential oils for everything that I need. Headaches, muscle pain, joint pain, my vitamins, I take for emotional support, everything. I mean, everything. All right. Good night, sweetheart. Love you, Jackie. Thank you so much for coming on. Oh, really? Yeah, I've heard of Young Living. Well, actually, doTERRA, the people that have doTERRA used to be part of Young Living. They used to be one group, and then they split off. So I'm really big into the doTERRA. Like I said, I'm not going to say anything bad about any other oil company or anything, but I like doTERRA because of the independent testing they do with every batch of oil they produce. And then they put the results online for people to see it. And I like it because they source they source the things to make the oils from like the countries that they actually grow in. So wherever, let's say, we get our lavender. Yeah, I know. Um, we get our lavender from France because that's where it naturally grows the best and that kind of stuff. But it's just what I use. Really, yeah, I do too. I sell it, but mostly I use it. Isn't that pretty? I just love the way this turned out. And then I put on the inside. I double matted the thing, and I used distressed ink around the edges, and then I also used that script card underneath that, and then I put the lace on the sides. Good night, Chris. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. So I love the way it turned out, even though it wasn't what I intended to do. I really like it a lot. See, that's the thing. I would not feel comfortable telling anybody about essential oils if I didn't use them. But I've been using doTERRA for as long as they were a company. And I've always used it. I've only started selling it in the last year and a half, but I I'm a firm believer in it, and I use it. I use them every day, and that's the only reason, the only way I would feel comfortable telling anybody about them is because I can use them. I can tell you what they do, how they do, and everything. I like that they're certified. They're certified through the FDA. I like that. And thank you, Connie. So, and also, I took classes independently of doTERRA. So I became a licensed essential, God, I can't even think. Yeah, my mind is going tonight. Um, aromatherapist. Thank you. So, and I took that separate from doTERRA because I didn't want to do it. No, it's not pom poms. It's a lace. It's like this. See this? It's right here. It's just a little, kind of a little lacy trim. No, you're right. That's the way it always kind of goes. They don't always turn out what you predicted or stuff, but you know, sometimes it turns out better than what you think it would. And I'm very pleased with this. So I think it turned out beautiful. Anyway. All right, guys, I have been on here for an hour and 42 minutes. And I have not eaten dinner yet. So I'm going to go fix me a turkey burger tonight. Thank you, Tina. I'm going to fix me a turkey burger without the bun, with cheese and all that good stuff, but no bun. Because I did not feel like making keto buns today. But I have an awesome recipe coming out tomorrow. If you like any kind of chowders and stuff, oh, it's so good. I had that stuff for dinner, lunch, and lunch the next day, and dinner the next day. It was really good. Well, it depends on what it is, Connie. Like this, of course, I rub on them, but they also make capsules that you can take internally. This you can't. The Breathe, you cannot. By Marsha, you cannot take that internally. You put it in a diffuser, or what I do, I tell people that they can rub it on your chest. But what I like to do too is you can put it in a bowl of steaming water with a towel over your head. And like that, if you don't have a diffuser, it works really good. But I mean, there's like, I use so many products. I use their laundry detergent, their cleanser. Like I don't have any kind of chemicals in my house anymore. For headache, I use peppermint oil and myrrh sometimes. I use oregano oil to help heal because oregano oil has antibiotic properties in it, and so does frankincense. I use the deep blue. I use copaiba, which is an oil, and you can take that internally. I use that in place of my Lyrica and stuff. It works with help with nerve damage, like neuropathy. I use that. I use just about all of them. For allergies, I use peppermint, lemon, and lavender oils. A couple of drops of each of those under your tongue, and it works beautifully. I have a blend for colds, and so, I mean, it's just a lot of different things. But I actually use I actually use what I sell, though. That's the biggest thing for me. I'm not going to ask anybody to look at my products or ask anybody to, you know, buy from me without being able to use them and actually tell them what it is. So I have a book that I got from class that gives me like all kinds of stuff, oils to use for different kind of things. Yay for keto, I know, right? Yep, I'm going to go fix my turkey burger before it gets too late because I don't like to eat after it gets really late. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for coming and supporting me tonight. I love you all very much. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I will see you tomorrow morning for our daily devotion. And then about along 10 o'clock, I think, I will see you for keto living. And we're going to have cheesy chicken chowder tomorrow. All right, see you soon. Bye. Yes, I have, Connie, tried cauliflower soup. All right, good night, guys. I'll see you all later.